Oi, good evening YouTube, good evening, depending on where you are. I'm in the UK, so for me it's the evening. I tapped into an energy earlier on today, deep energy. It kind of made me see things in a different perspective then. It made me see things from that higher energy that I've been on, but kind of slipped off, you know, over the last few days for a hot second, only for a hot second, and not even to no extreme. And it boils down to the conversation I had over the telephone, that sometimes things happen, not even sometimes, most time, things happen in order to illuminate to you what needs to be illuminated. You understand? And then, listen, I've been in this energy for some time. For a long time, more than even just today, because I've been picking up this energy, going back, on and off throughout my readings. Throughout the day, after I've done those two readings that's already uploaded, that was just one reading, yeah, but I broke it into two. Whilst I was continuing my day and whatnot, till I got to this point, a few things keep coming to mind. The first one was the reading I did, and it said something along the lines, and in that order. I just kept hearing, and in that order. Well, this time round, I keep hearing, and in this order, and in this order. You understand? So reading 1, reading 2, and this reading, and in this order, and in this order, because with every action there's a reaction. And the first action for me was, first of all, it was my intuition that let me know, because the first reading that I put up, what says the reading before the deleted message, I didn't even see the message that was commented on my page until after I'd recorded that message. And I was in two minds whether to even record it until I saw that message. That was the first trigger energy. Then I saw that energy, and I was in that energy, and I was still triggered in that energy, but more of an energy of justification, almost. But I never want to go as far to say that, but let's say that. Old energy, stagnant energy, south node energy. You understand? When I already done now, I'm on my north node. I'm on my soul's purpose right now. I know I've done close doors to those cycles already, but for some reason it wanted to rear itself. Then, in between that's when I had the telephone conversation. But Taurus energy kind of stuck in my ways, you know? Had to follow that energy of the highest energy I was feeling, and I always do. And that's put a message out there for anybody that's going through that unexpected communication energy of feeling triggered, and then boom. Because like I said, I kind of self-mastered the energy of when I get triggered, I can pull myself back quickly. So during the reading I did earlier on today, my WhatsApp called. I got a WhatsApp call, and the WhatsApp ringtone is one of my own songs. And funny enough, it was called, I put it up on I think it was it 11th of the 11th, so that's like, it was a Twin Flame tribute song, let's call it that. And that's not how it even initially started out, but that's how it ended up. Yeah, so I pull it up, and it's only like literally, like I said, all of my songs that I put up, it's literally me freestyling in my home. It's nothing I take to a studio or anything like that. It's just me, you understand, download, streaming. So anyway, my phone rang, and it kind of nudged me to that song. So whilst and funny enough, it aligns with what I was saying at the time of the reading. as it falls. So that was the ending of reading number 1 that I put up earlier today. As I was tapping back into reading number 2, literally as I hung up my telephone conversation, and I was kind of, at the time I was kind of staring at the reading and just seeing what else was there to be said that I may have missed, and I saw a lot. Went back to the conversation I had of sometimes things will happen so that it can be, so what you was unaware of can be illuminated to you. And I kind of thought to myself, hold on a minute, then so much download was coming. You have to understand the person you're dealing with. So much things was coming to mind. And I said, this was a cry out for help. This was a cry out for advice and guidance and higher wisdom and all kinds of things. So I said, alright, I'm going to pull cards. And as I was saying it, I pulled the cards. I was meant to do that reading later on, but it turned out I did it right there and then, because I can hear the call. Went back to what I said in one of my other readings, when I had a kind of lucid dream and I was in a kind of dirt field, and I heard, or felt I should say, an energy calling out to me, and I was running through this dirt field looking for the energy. I knew who it was that was calling, and I was looking for the energy, but I felt an energy behind me, and I snapped out of the energy real quick, because the energy behind me was not of goodness, it was not of light, it was of darkness. So me personally, in my conscious state of mind, snapped myself out of the subconscious mind. It wasn't a place I wanted to be in, but as I snapped myself out of the subconscious mind, I felt shit. You understand? Because I wanted to go back in and help the person, because I knew they was in trouble. And as I went back to lie down to kind of put myself back in the energy to go back in, I heard, what you doing? You know, that kind of an energy. This person's made their bed and they have to now lie in it. And I kind of reasoned with myself and I said, you know what, you have to let go. You have to let it go. Life has to teach each and every one of us the lessons that we need to learn in life. You understand? So I done the reading for the Emperor energy in respect of the Emperor energy that came out in the reading. In respect of the Emperor energy. Because the Emperor energy is someone who's been through some things and learned some things. And I also saw Cup energy, but in reverse. It was a very sad energy I was picking up on, considering all things. So that's the compassionate side of me, that's the growth side of me, that's the seeing things from two sides of the coin, like which came up in a couple of readings ago from my own cards. Two sides of the coins hadn't been seen in a situation. Not saying I'm going to ever put myself back into a situation like that, because it was below my boundaries. You understand? But one thing is, I can see the goodness that is in everybody, and especially when somebody is looking for some form of change. Now, the way how that attention-seeking desperation came in, that's no surprise to me. You understand? But what shocked me is, you went against all odds in order to make that communication that spoke volumes. That spoke volumes, and it's only when I sat down and peeped it is when I realized it. I'm hearing whether to take it as a compliment or not, I don't know. But what I'm saying is, I heard the cry, I heard the calling, and I'm still hearing the calling. But now I'm hearing the calling from this karmic energy. And that's the thing with energy. Once you're in there, you're picking up on all kinds of energy, and I feel there's an energy. Karmic, show your face, and do not make me dry you out like a shoes lace. Me want to teach you something new in this a new age race. Karmic, show your face. Do not make that man hide you in this race. Yeah. Before I even turned on the camera to record, I knew this was going to be a reading that's going to be triggering. And I knew that by the cards that I was picking, that I was drawn to do this reading. There's a karmic energy that's got something to say, loud and clear. Going back to the beginning of the same twin flame tribute song I was talking about. Me I gotta say what me I gotta say. And me I gotta say it with chest. And I don't even have a bulletproof vest. Was another thing that was coming through strong throughout the pre-shuffling of this reading here that I'm tapping into. A few other things that come to mind as well. And it says, first thing, it wasn't even the first thing, it was the last thing, but I put it up on the top because you have to come with the last, you understand? But anyway, it says, someone's ex called you in. Someone's ex called you in to teach your ex lessons. You understand? And the reason why your energy was called, or say, let's say, my energy was called, is because this person needed to learn harsh lessons within themselves. And you see, when the Most High is out here choosing his warriors or his warrioresses, he's choosing the ones that's not come out here to play. He's choosing the ones that's come out here to slay the earth angel chasers. Somebody's ex called you out, if you're resonating with the readings. Called my energy out, called out our energies in order to teach these earth angel chasers lessons that they need to look inwardly. They need to look inwardly. It says the forgotten sheep. I was getting this, the forgotten sheep, the lost sheep. They took you simple. Someone took you simple. I'm hearing because you have a dimple. Ghetto girl. It's a reggae song. This ghetto girl. You understand? But I'm hearing I'm not the one. That's what I say just before. And it goes back to again now another song I must have, it's not even a song, it's a chorus kind of that I kind of tapped into last year, and it says, me woulda pop off, no make me drop you me cross. Don't get me wrong, me humble and me sweet, but me coulda pop off. And it says, it goes on to say, don't get me wrong, me little and me humble and me sweet, but me woulda pop off. So much down there, it's unbelievable. Whoever this karmic energy is has got a lot to say. A lot to say. Let me come off of that for a minute. It's gonna come back up in the reading and I can feel it. This is before any cards. This is a young energy. A young energy. Childlike energy, and I'm not even gonna say young in age. I feel like it can be of age, somebody of age, but very lack of maturity energy, young-minded. I feel like the Emperor energy that came out in the last set of reading is kind of broken free from that energy in some way, shape, or form. Another thing that came through, this is the first thing that came through that made me say, it kind of made me chuckle and say I'm going to tap back into the reading. And it was twin flame or twin fly. Twin flame or twin fly. There's something false about all of this. There's something of an illusion about all of this. Something about an illusion. Someone's looking for an antidote of how to break free energetically. they're understanding their true worth, they're understanding exactly who they are. That came up in the last reading. Someone understands that they're a star keeper, they're a star seed, that's their sole purpose. But through greed and temptation of an incubus, karmic energy got sucked in. Wings got clipped. So I just need to brace myself before I tap back into this energy, honestly. And I can feel it's a heavy Henny. Someone could be a Hennessy drinker. But this is a heavy energy. Heavy energy. I'm actually wary to even go in, but I'm going to go in because it's just my nature. It's just my nature. Some people say, boy, you just need to know where for stuff, you know? Heavy energy. Because in order to have karmic energy, you have to understand that there's some kind of tie between if third party energies. Let's stick to the basic. If you've got a third party energy, masculine, feminine, and karmic, there's some kind of past life cycle that you all kind of entwinedly share. So if there's a lesson in this that you need to learn, and the Emperor and you are mirroring, then this karmic is also learning something within that energy, or she's here or he's here to show you something, to illuminate something to you that needs to be seen within a connection, or within yourselves. Forget a connection, but within yourselves individually. So what's the purpose of this karmic? What's the purpose of this karmic energy? Envious, gluttony, obsession, bottom of the deck, forgetting oneself. Understand, I'm telling you, understand. A karmic's energy is set to make you forget who you are and your soul's purpose. Forget the fact that you're a star seed. What's the card that came out earlier? Star keeper. You're a star keeper. You're here to raise the consciousness of humanity. And then you're gonna get these karmic energies that's here to break that, to break you as somebody, to indulge you into addictions and toxicity of codependency, of needing whatever it is that they're releasing from wherever it is that they're releasing it from. You understand? But I'm hearing that someone willingly put themselves into the hands of these envious, gluttony people because of their obsession for the envious and gluttony that they have within themselves. It's the reason why they're entangled with this karmic energy. again at the bottom of the deck. The moon again right behind it. High Priestess. This is the card that came out the other day at the beginning, and in this order I'm hearing again. We're full circle, we're right back, 1, 2 and 3, we're right back. If you not listen to me and I got like what you see, you think this is as simple as A, B and C. You think this is as simple as 1, 2 and 3. And that's not even a song in this, that was a song I made for my children. Follow me, let me show you history. Follow me, let me show you history. Let me tell you something. Yeah, this is the energy that someone's needing to and neglecting to look into themselves. Someone's refusing to see. Someone's refusing to see. Let me just leave it there for now. Someone's just refusing to see. Tell me more about these obsessions. What's these obsessions? Obsessions, card number 3 also. Tell me more about these obsessions. Individuality. Zoe is the name. Card number 47. Karmic holds the truth. This karmic holds the truth. The seats at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of one of the readings I put down in the description that this Emperor energy, in reference to this reading, is being blackmailed by a karmic energy. an unconventional way, and in Aquarius, genius to experiment with the discoveries of resulting from the eccentricity. But in the direction it came in, it says your vision, what's new and different about, use and conventional way, and this karmic's come into your life, into your energetic field, to remind you of who you are, to remind you of your true self in some way, shape or form. It says your goals, the day-to-day reality of, use the most business-like way, and in Capricorn. Who you are, your desires and your actions. The power of love, investment, gambles and other games, your creations. This karmic's got the answers. This karmic's holding this answers beauty at the bottom of the deck. Peace. Alright. Resolution was in the reverse. I take note. Let go and get more information. Somebody needs to look into something a little bit more in order to find the answers. Look into something. And when I say look into something, I'm seeing a vision of a box as I say that. So maybe someone's having to look into a box. Someone's got something or someone I'm hearing in a box. Get more information. Peace and resolution is in there. That's where the answers are. The answers are in that box, or whatever it is that you're having to look into. Let go. Whatever's in there needs to be released. That's all I'm hearing right now. There's a yes at the bottom of the deck. Trust. Romance is underneath that. Tell me more about this energy of peace. Happens in darkness must come to the light, I'm hearing. And over on the Sun card, and it says work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Peace for resolution, that's peace for resolution. the real you wanted to kind of flip out. It says expect a powerful change. Tell me more about this energy of let go. Tell me the energy of let go. Why is let go here? Why is let go here? So many cards. But it says your hard work is paying off. Your dreams need a practical plan. Have faith in your dreams. And it says don't let pride get in your way. And as I'm tapping into this energy right now and shuffling this deck, literally above my right eye is throbbing. It's literally throbbing as I'm tapping into this energy. And it wasn't there before, so it's definitely all to do with the energy of this reading. Tell me more about the energy of let go. Why is let go here? In regards to this energy. Take time to breathe out. Conclusions are within your reach. When you let go of whatever this energy is that they feel that they can come in with to hinder you in your journey and your peace and that peaceful resolution that you create for yourself, the Most High is going to come in and they're going to show. The Most High is going to show them this karmic energy, exactly who you are. Going to show this karmic energy that they need to work through their fears, that they've got some soul searching to do. Because someone's refusing to look into themselves, knows that they have to look into themselves, but benefits by not looking into themselves. Someone should have got more information on the situation, more answers. Mature man, let go. They wanted to fall in that direction. Someone should have got more information on this man who is not as mature as what they thought they were. Tell me more about this energy. Child in the reverse. Conclusions are within your reach. Take a deep breath. I'm hearing someone's thankful. Or that someone's behaving like a child. Tell me more about this energy of respect, a peaceful change, a powerful change. Why is a powerful change here? Main females in the reverse. Tell me more about this let go. Why is let go here? Tell me more about why let go is here. Someone needs to let go to the attachment that they've got to a community. Tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about this energy. That someone works in, lives in, I don't know. But some kind of change is coming to this community where someone's probably, tell me more about this working later. Change your occupation. Someone's letting go of a community in regards to a change of occupation. Tell me more about this energy of change. Main man. Well, the good thing is everybody's in reverse, so everybody's on the same page. Everybody's vibrating at the same frequency. I mean, even the child's in the reverse. Tell me more about the energy of this main man in the reverse. There's a marriage and there's a great fortune. So the peaceful resolution was the great fortune with this main female that's in the reverse. Tell me more about the energy of this child. Why is the child here in the reverse? Someone needs to get more information on this child. Tell me more about this information on this child in the reverse. In regards to the energy of this reader. Why is the child here in the reverse in regards to the energy? Hayona. Tell me more about this energy of this mature man. Why is this mature man? So what I'm seeing here is that the people in this community saw this mature man as a mature man, as a kind of role model energy for taking on children within his home or his community that wasn't his own children. But mature man's here in the reverse. Distant horizon. I don't even know what was coming out for, but distant horizon. Let me put this back. So what I'm getting is that, yes, and I'm noticing where my cards fall. Mature woman's here in the upright. I feel like that's the divine feminine, let's say, energy. I feel like people in the community saw this mature man, this main man, as a high honor, somebody in a high honor, because of the responsibility that they took on with this child, I want to say, or children, in the reverse. There's a need to look into something here though. Poverty in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of poverty. Family room wants to show itself. We've got a gift, message, official person. Tell me more about this energy of poverty, right? Poverty here. got a marriage that's in an obstacle position, and we've got a child that's in the reverse, and we've got a mature man that's also in the reverse. So the mature man is actually a immature man. Now that they're out of poverty, see there, look, wealthy man just flew out. Now that they're out of poverty, this mature man is now behaving like a immature man. Because now they're a wealthy man. So now somebody's seeing somebody's true colors for who they are, that ego energy. Because this karmic energy should have got more information before entering into any form of kind of commitment, especially where a child's concerned. This karmic energy is seeking a peaceful resolution in the regards to some kind of great fortune. Tell me more about the energy of this mature woman. And the energy that this karmic doesn't feel like they can compare with the mature woman. Energy of not being able to compare, or not being able to that limelight, hold somebody up to as a torch kind of energy. Can't live up to somebody's expectations. Tell me more about the energy of this mature woman. Okay. Tell me more about the energy of the wealthy man. About the energy of this wealthy man. Wants to come in with a gift, or wanted to. Tell me more about the energy of this main female. Why is this main female here and in the reverse? Why is this main female here in the reverse? Regarding the energy of this reading. And I know this is the karmic energy because it's right in the middle of the reading. So this is about the karmic energy. So this main female is the karmic energy. Again, this is a wife energy. I picked up that the emperor from the last reading is a married emperor, husband energy. Tell me more about this main female energy. Family room just came out when I'm asking what's on the mind of this main female in the reverse. What is it that this main female in the reverse wants to speak on? Family room came out, and it's the empty family room again. I feel like there's some kind of communication that's going to come in from this karmic energy. Tell me more about it. Someone wants to spill the beans. Tell me more. I'm hearing spoiled brat. Honestly, the thief just came out in the reverse. This karmic's gonna spill the beans on how someone's got their great fortune. Tell me more. Blackmail energy. Look, imprisonment. card 33. Maybe the month of June I'm hearing. Karmic, show your fears. Journey by moonlight, believe in magic. Someone's given up on their faith and all of this and all that. Someone's really in their head in regards to all of the shenanigans that's been taking place in this situation. Now this can be the Emperor energy, or this can be the karmic energy. It says believe in magic, but it fell in the reverse over the wealthy man. When I wanted to clarify imprisonment. So it's like, I don't know what kind of theft or fraud has been going on in their situation, but it's hitting the fan. Things is about to get real over in this energy for them. I'm hearing someone's just escaped imprisonment by the skin of their teeth. Joy and delight, open your heart to joy. Crossing bridges, it's time for healing, connecting, mending and releasing. It goes back to a Taurus reading that I put up, and it says know when to burn your bridge. Know when to burn your bridge. Take action with passion. Got a Gemini energy. Tell me more about this. Card wants to show itself. Young at heart. Forthright, self-sufficient, loyalty, clarifying the mature woman is look at yourself. Clarifying the mature man in the reverse, self-sufficient, self-absorbed kind of energy I'm getting. What also wanted to fly out of that was loyalty, loyal to themselves. wealthy man's got the best of both worlds. Lifelong commitment. Seduction and tamed love. Sagittarius. So what I'm picking up on here, there's a few different energies. I'm picking up on 1, 2, 3, 4 different energies. So I'm picking up on a main man who's in the reverse, dealing with a Sagittarius. Seduction, seductive energy, seductive relationship, tainted, not what it seems kind of energy. Tainted. That's one energy. Then we've got I feel like the mature man is the wealthy man. So let's say 3 energies. Because I feel like the mature man in the reverse is the wealthy man who's needing to make a change away from a community right now. Who feels like they've got the best of both worlds in some kind of lifelong commitment where there's loyalty with someone who's young at heart. Could well be a Gemini energy, but someone who's being very indecisive right now. Playing fool to catch wise, I'm hearing. Tell me more about the energy of this child in the reverse. Karmic partner. You see, as I was shuffling, could it be that this child is 18? As I'm saying that, my head is literally opening up, like I literally feel it expanding. Could it be that this child is 18 or under? Or there's a child that's 18 and under here? Or there's somebody here who acts like a child, an under 18 child to that? I don't know. Look, playing games. Someone wants the best of both worlds because they want to play games here in this situation. That's the immature, the mature man in the reverse energy. Tell me more about these games that's being played around in this karmic situation. Between this karmic and this emperor. What's these games that's being played? Giving support, taking support, giving support, taking support. Someone's feeling heartbroken in the situation. Tell me more about this heartbreak. I'm feeling this. Hold on, tell me more about this energy of heartbreak. Because I feel that's what's going on with a Gemini. This emperor I feel is dealing with a Gemini, which is a karmic partner, who's also dealing with a Sagittarius energy. But there's a lot of games being played in this situation. And this Emperor energy is also looking towards a Sagittarius energy, where there could be a possible commitment with a Sagittarius energy. Acquired taste. Come out again. Aries in the reverse. So this Aries and this Sagittarius, there's some kind of friction between the two of them, some kind of what I feel like difference. There's a difference between them, maybe in religion, culture. There's some kind of difference. Tell me more about this Aries and this Sagittarius. Virgo in the reverse. Something about these, there's something or someone coming between this Sagittarius and this Aries, and it's coming from the Aries side, Virgo energy. Tell me more about this energy. Definitely a marriage involved around all of this. Tell me more about this Virgo energy. Something is not going to plan for somebody, I feel like. Habits and addictions. Tell me more about this. Empathy. One more card from this deck. Someone's got a lot of other people that they're dealing with. A lot of other people that's involved in a situation. We've got Taurus, Scorpio and Libra also wanting to come out. Habits and addictions. Magnetic attraction. Somebody can be magnetically attracted to somebody who's not their usual type, who's an acquired taste. Just reading off of the cards that's already come out, and I say that because of the illustration of this card, if you can see it. So we've got a fairer skinned person with a darker skinned person of a plus size, but there's a magnetic attraction between the two of them. There's even loyalty here, I'm feeling like. But there's bad habits, addictions also within the situation. Sensitivity. Someone's not being sensitive to how somebody else is feeling within the situation, which could well be causing somebody to turn to these habits and addictions. Definitely attraction here for this karmic energy and this emperor energy. Argue for your limitations and you get to keep them. There's some kind of disagreement within this marriage. Things is not going to plan. There's too much arguing over silly things. Silly arguments. The Wheel of Fortune. The direction of where something is going, or where the marriage is going. Someone's resisting the end here. You are a messenger. Speak your truth. Things is coming out into the open. Something needs to be brought to the surface in regards to this marriage. This marriage needs to be brought to the surface. In order for this marriage to spin in the right direction, it needs to be brought to the surface. Right now it's in the dark. I don't feel like it's something that is known. Someone's holding it over somebody's head that if they don't speak the truth, then something is over. That kind of an energy. The Chariot, stuck in the reverse, conflict. within himself, doesn't know what to do, doesn't want to. Capricorn. This Sagittarius may also have Virgo in their chart. Do not let that man hide you in disgrace. Karmic, you'll feel your fears. Let me show you something new. The man can you say you hide behind the door because you see some papers too. Tell me more about this magician energy. Now this is the card I didn't want to see, because now this is what I'm going to pull upon the deck that I know is going to be heavy energy. Single in the reverse. So this Sagittarius energy manipulated a situation in order not to be single, because singles come out in the reverse. Manipulated a situation, caused a codependency situation, caused somebody to be codependent on them for personal gain. Entrapment energy. Entrapment energy. Gemini at the bottom of the deck. Maybe there's a Gemini also involved in a situation that the Sagittarius felt intimidated by. Now this deck, I haven't used this deck in a long time, from since I first got it, which is about a year or so ago. This emphasize the power of positive thinking and the ability of the mind to manifest whatever the seeker desires, also referred to as the law of attraction. Neville claimed that his teacher was a turbaned black man named Abdullah, who tutored him in scripture, number mysticism, and Hebrew. New Thought philosophy was incorporated in many black American specialist churches. Meditation, introspection, and the end of stagnation. Boredom, withdrawal, fatigue, dissatisfaction, lack of motivation, cataloging regret, feeling misunderstood, reclusiveness, frustration, rejecting assistance, yearning, time for reassessment, pity parties, depression, and self-absorbed individuals. Again, I feel as though an energy went to another energy for help in order to remove themselves from a stagnation, restrictive lifestyle. And this is the energy I've been picking up on. Somebody felt that desperate that they felt they need to go to somebody outside of themselves in order to create an illusion. I feel like somebody may have attended some kind of group, some kind of church, some kind of, like it came out in one of my other readings, some kind of lodge, just like that. I say with chest, and I don't even have a bulletproof vest. That's what somebody turned to. I can't believe that's what them recommend. I can't believe them have you down there and mix up and a blend. Baba, why involve the children? Baba, why involve the children? Me not know about you and me not know about your friend, but one thing me know, me have a pity to defend. Baba, why involve the children? Oh boy. is what I'm telling you. I get triggered. When it comes onto children, women, people of innocence, it irks me. I mean, it irks me. Like literally, right now, I'm just trying to just balance myself. I'm just looking at the reading. Like I knew this was gonna be a long, relaxed reading, because anyhow I try to rush through this energy, it's just gonna get me into an energy that I'm not even gonna sink myself down into. But again, it's just confirming all that's been coming through my readings, and that one step further, it's literally showing me now for a deck I haven't used in so long now, exactly the energy of this manipulation, this magician in the reverse. It's showing me the length that someone's willing to. Alright, I'm back. Just before I just pressed record again on this part here, I heard, you wanted your answers, now you're gonna get them. You was looking for answers, now you're gonna get them. Whilst I was also here, I noticed at the bottom of the deck of the one I was just using is the big house. The reason why it kind of sticks to my mind is because I was doing a reading the other day and the false person came up on that reading, house in the reverse and something else in the reverse. And I remember I heard loud and clear, the big house. Listen to what it says about the big house. It says, a woman looking at a plantation home with a rose-colored lens is unable to see the suffering of people plummeting from the window. It's like they don't even exist. There is no greater symbol of sovereign gentility than a majestic plantation home surrounded by lush Victorian gardens. Every year, millions of people from all over the world flock to the south for plantation tours as their guides prattle on about lemonade. Something customers and corseted balls during that many call a simpler time. I don't even know if I read that sentence right, but just get the gist of what it's saying. It says what they don't tell you is that most of those villages and fields were already there and thriving prior to the arrival of foreigners. In other words, indigenous people were literally forced to work on their own land. So while this simpler time was certainly the reality for hundreds of prosperous slave owners, it was not for thousands of enslaved people and indentured servants. For them, the big house was far from beautiful and was instead an unpredictable house of horrors. The meaning of the card. When the big house comes up in a reading, it may be trying to prepare you for a sudden change and the subsequent trauma that will come from it. There will be no opportunity to adjust. You will simply have to deal with things the best way you know how. If you are not a big embracer of change, or you don't like surprises, life is about to suck big time, but it doesn't have to. The best thing to do when you get the news is to fight the urge to resist or deny whatever is occurring and try your best to look on the bright side. If there is no bright side, or you are presently unable to see it, then seek support immediately. Reach out to family, friends and neighbors, or call a hotline to talk to someone. It's important that you have people around now that can keep you focused and grounded as the winds of change uproot all that seem permanent. If you receive the big house in a reading, consider the following. Your plans may be disrupted in a way you can't imagine. In this breakdown or breakthrough, in what ways does this change hurt your ego. Things may actually turn out better in the end. What or who do you need to help you through this difficult time? There is danger of going completely off the rails. Mind your temper. And just like that, it's over. Pick up the pieces and let it go. How could this experience inspire you to new heights? Why do you think the idea just came out of the blue? Perhaps it's not such a big surprise at all. You just weren't ready to see it. The truth hurts. And as I was reading that, I'm going to take one more card on each of the 4 here, so 4 more cards for what? So for the 3 of baskets. So you've got the 8 of sticks, so that's coming like almost like the 8 of wands energy. But this is a different kind of tarot. It's not like your usual tarot. Although it's got certain similarities to the meanings. Tell me more about this 5 of baskets. 9 of knives. Tell me more about the 8 of coins. 4 of coins. Basket. Bottom of the deck, Bishop CH Mason. Heavy energy. I just feel like I just want to keep pressing pause. Because boy, 8 of sticks. Change up the energy in a minute, because this is heavy energy I'm feeling. I just can't touch. A hoodoo woman is peeling wood from a tree just struck by lightning. It is believed that lightning-struck wood amplifies the potency of any working. Rapid progress, forward movement, communication, finding a resolution, excitement, whirlwind, romances, gaining momentum, receiving a critical message, eye-opening experiences, being in alignment, ending of delays, travel by air, and successful journeys. A serious emergency, wasted energy, being too pushy, reckless behavior, transportation, flattering, leaping before looking, unexpected breakups, extreme frustration, high-pressure situations, hasty decisions, ideas that are way out there, hysteria, and failure to recognize signs and warnings, and is the reason why the nine of knives, which would be the 9 of swords, has just come up also straight after that, because of something that needs to be released. There's been some kind of loss from the 8 of coins to the 4 of coins. There's someone's lost half of their investment that they put into something. Ace of baskets, wild lettuce. It says a basket overflowing with water stirs atop. A low stones are used in hoodoo to attract love and prosperity. Positive compassion, emotional renewal, having a sense of peace, falling in love, conception, new relationship, happiness, messages in water, abundance, empath, intuition, feeling refreshed, spiritual people, and healing old wounds. Suppressed feelings, unrequited love, being overly emotional, miscarriage, and bad breakups. And I picked up the energy here of that energy strongly, but it just didn't come up, so I didn't speak about it. Listen, there's so much energy I'm picking up right now. It's unbelievable. I just can't gather my thoughts to get the message out. We've got a karmic energy here that's just as grimy as the energy I picked up in the second reading. Grimy, sneaky, not even sneaky, just outright grimy. Who's willing to go to any length to get what it is that they're wanting, without doing the proper research and looking into what it is that they're actually trying to gain in a situation. And all of this, going back to the last reading, is over a one-night stand, where somebody saw an opportunity in a one-night stand. There's some kind of energy about this big house where it's an illusion. This big house is an illusion. What's going on behind closed doors is a lot more than meets the eye. A lot more than meets the eye. Addictions, codependency, and an attraction is growing here between the Emperor and this karmic. There's an attraction growing. Although the Emperor, going back to the last reading, intuitively feels that there's something not quite right in the situation, and it's coming through to the Emperor in dreams and messages from ancestors and their Most High and from within themselves. In this soul-searching energy, this hermit energy, this Emperor is seeing something ain't quite right within the situation. Going silent because I just ain't got words until I just see the cards that come out. I just ain't got the words. Because somebody's just not balanced in their head. This karmic energy is just not balanced in their head. The lengths that this karmic energy will go to for money opportunity, because this is the card that's come out again. This is all about money. This is about stopping someone's progress. Somebody was paid to stop somebody's progress in the most darkest ways possible. It's this Empress energy that was here to be stopped, mother and child. Tell me more about this Four of Coins in the reverse. Why is Four of Coins in the reverse? Ten of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more about this Four of Coins. now someone's looking to have strength in order to come out of this codependency. I don't even want to use the word boring, but it's like someone's stuck in a certain position. It says, stay focused, remember why you started. Okay, listen to this. And that's sarcasm. That's sarcasm. I heard that in a very sarcastic way. It goes back to the vision I said I had, that lucid dream energy of when I was in the dirt field and I can hear someone calling out my name. And when I was running to look for this person, I felt the energy behind me, this karmic energy I'm here.